10 years after the Blair Witch Project grabbed headlines at the Sundance Film Festival and went on to be the first successfully marketed movie on the internet, comes Paranormal Activity. Riding a wave of social media, internet marketing madness, and a limited release in October of 2009, is this the next little horror movie that could? In honor of the Blair Witch Project's shaky cinematography, I grabbed my own handheld video camera to go document the audience's reaction and see how these two movies stack up. Let's go inside and listen to how quiet it is before the big scare. This is actual footage in the auditorium.
As a major critic of horror films, I'm Courtney. Just saw Paranormal Activity. The kind of home film style type of Blair Witch Project. It was fairly convincing for a while.
And what did you think?
I was pretty excited, hoping I'd get scared. Most things don't scare me, so I was hoping that would be a good chance to get my pants scared off.
Oh my god.
I think it's come a great way from being a strictly internet spread type of media. I think it's definitely well produced, and it's got to this point. I think I was definitely impacted, which is a lot to say for me.
Now, I remember being at the Tower Theater in Salt Lake City for the Sundance screening of the Blair Witch Project, and the same internet buzz was abounding back then. What both of these movies do well is getting their audiences to buy in psychologically to what really frightens people. Whether that's unknown voices outside of a tent in the woods, a creaky door at night, unknown footsteps running down the hall in your house, or a demonic growl. Of course, this is being compared to Blair Witch, obviously because of the market, the documentary style, the marketing aspect. So how would you compare those two? What would you say, which one would you say is better?
I'd say this one's better than Blair Witch. One being the cinematography, obviously, because it's by one camera the entire time with a single light, but there's no motion sickness that's added to it. But I think it was definitely better than Blair Witch. The style was better, but it had a better appeal to it at the same time.
I was not affected as much as most people by what has become the Blair Witch calling card of shaky camera work. I will have to give the nod to Paranormal Activity for not having to deal with this distraction and creating a more identifiable movie to be scared by, as people are more likely to be scared of being in their homes as out in the woods, where they don't spend as much time. With that being said, Paranormal Activity does have its work cut out for it to see if it can take away the historical nod from Blair Witch for its low-budget movie making, as well as internet and viral marketing triumphs, terms that did not even exist when Blair Witch hit the scene to become a $240 million worldwide success. Please let me know what you thought of this Paranormal Activity versus Blair Witch video, and watch my other Paranormal Activity videos.